What's up, 8th grade? Back with another banger. Quick little video. I want to check in with you guys and kind of drop some mental jewels, some quick study notes and things you need to prepare for your quiz tomorrow. All right, so first things first, our quiz is going to be dealing with the Louisiana Purchase and the Battle of New Orleans. So with that being said, just touch on Louisiana Purchase. Things you need to be looking for and be preparing for, looking at your notes, looking at past material, things you need to be thinking about. When it comes to Louisiana Purchase, the key element is that economic gain that we got from adding this land. Just to kind of go back, Thomas Jefferson, 1803, was president. He was in search of, and he wanted to expand the U.S., and the opportunity arose when Louisiana territory became available due to France's losing of their colony of Saint Domingue on the island of Haiti. They were going to use that island as a sugar plantation, but because the slaves rebelled and took over the island, they lost that colony and no longer needed Louisiana, which they were going to use as a breadbasket or an agricultural colony to develop crops and things to pretty much be as a resource to their colony of Saint Domingue in Haiti, providing food for the slaves and the colonial people or colonists that lived there. But since they lost Haiti, they had to get rid of Louisiana. So this provided an opportunity for Thomas Jefferson to take the land, to buy it. So Napoleon and Thomas Jefferson, along with his leaders or diplomats that he sent to work out the deal, Robert Livingston, James Monroe, they broke down that deal and they got over 800,000 square miles for $15 million. All right, that's a steal. In today's currency or value of the dollar today, that would be over $1 billion probably for that amount of land, more. So it was a great deal. And not only that, we just acquired an economic asset in the Mississippi River and direct access to the port of New Orleans and the Gulf of Mexico. So this is gonna just by itself, it's gonna instantly be an automatic return on that investment, because they're gonna make money just with the port of New Orleans alone and having access to that interior of the United States or of North America, because the Mississippi River acts as like a natural gateway. So boom, we need to know all of that. All right, so that's a quick little summary of things we need to know about the Louisiana Purchase, from Thomas Jefferson to the selling of that land, how we got it, and how it was such an economic benefit. Also, the social impact of it, it boosts the population. You bring in more people, and more people are going to be able to come to this area or be included in the population of the United States now. All right, so that's another huge factor. And the political aspect is that we add an area that eventually becomes about 15 new states. So really important. Got the economic, got the political, and your social impact of the Louisiana Purchase. Next, the Battle of New Orleans. We just introduced that topic the other day. It's short and sweet. We did a quick write on it. Y'all did a phenomenal job. But the main thing we need to know from that is how this event socially impacted the United States, right? Battle of New Orleans was fought in January 1815. It was actually fought after the war was officially over. The Treaty of Ghent was signed shortly before that in December of 1814. But Andrew Jackson was the lead general at the time of this regiment, and he did not get the information before he started fighting the British again. So they met kind of in the Chalmette area, right on the banks of the Mississippi River. The British were coming to invade New Orleans because they knew if they took New Orleans, it would be a major blow to the United States, right? Because it's a major port, it brings in a lot of money. It would cripple us. They come in with their troops, armed and ready. But the Ragtag Army, as we saw in our documents, they call them a Ragtag Army that the Americans had, led by General Jackson, because they were made up of not regular soldiers. They were made up of Native Americans. They were made up of people from Tennessee, called them Tennesseans. They were made up of free people of color. They were even made up of pirates. John Lafitte was one of the pirates in the Barataria area who helped Jackson fight against the British. And side note to that, Jackson, he only got the help of John Lafitte because he freed John Lafitte's brother. John Lafitte's brother had been captured in New Orleans, and John Lafitte made a deal with Jackson to free his brother, and he would bring his men, over 800-some men, to help fight against the British. And this was a huge help because they had reinforcements. They had a crew of pirates that were used to fighting, very skilled fighters. So long story short, Jackson won, and he became a national hero, and it actually catapulted him eventually to the presidency. So this war changed Louisiana. It changed the United States. It made the people in Louisiana become and feel more like Americans instead of outsiders. All right, that had just been acquired. You know, in the Louisiana Purchase, they felt more of a sense of nationalism, belonging to the United States now, and it in turns brought the country together for a good period of time. So that's all the things you need to know for your quiz, you guys. Just come with it on your minds tomorrow. We're going to put in some work and continue to get those grades where they need to be. And as always, it's grind time. We out.